Greetings, gamers of YouTube. It's your boy Blue Pharaoh coming at you with another thoughts video. Just my thoughts of what's going on in the video game world. I want to thank you for checking out the video. It's Monday, August 17th. Happens to be my little sister's birthday and also my first official day working from home. I just got off of a game of Overwatch, 15 kill streak. Uh, Pretty crazy. Moira's just a beast. Anyway, first thing we have on tap for today is the delay of Halo Infinite. Now, let me turn on this light. Now, Halo Infinite was supposed to be a launch title for Xbox Series X, right? And like they just came out of the blue and were like, hey, we are delaying this game because we want to give it some polish. Which I get. Because after they came out with the gameplay reveal, people were not impressed by the graphics. We 12 teraflops, it's Xbox Series X. It's supposed to be the most powerful console on Earth. But for all intents and purposes, you had current gen games looking better than Halo Infinite. And it was supposed to be, like this is Halo. Halo, they gonna roll out the red carpet for Halo. It has to do well, especially after Halo 5 was, like I know people who, swear up and down about Halo, skipped on Halo 5 because it just wasn't it. I've enjoyed Halo 5. I don't really play the campaign on these games though. I don't want to say strictly multiplayer, but I don't know. First person campaigns kind of hard for me, but that's neither here nor there. I think that it's a ballsy move. Microsoft has not come out and said that they're going to delay the launch of the Xbox Series X because of Halo Infinite. But that wouldn't really surprise me either. Because it's like, what you going to launch with? Console launches, tricky business. I'll give you two examples. So the Wii U, the Wii U launched with like 20 something games. And, it's the worst selling Nintendo console of all time. The Nintendo Switch launched with five games, but one of those was Breath of the Wild. And, like it only takes one. So, I don't know. There's still so many things that we don't know about the Series X. Mainly how much it's going to cost. But, I mean, the fact that if it launches this year, it will not be launching with Halo Infinite. That's going to be a tough one to swallow. Like you're giving Sony a boost, and that's not what you want to do. Next up, Nintendo Direct rumors. Everybody always want to know what Nintendo's doing. What's Nintendo cooking up? What's Nintendo coming out with? Blah, blah, blah. Well, Nintendo just announced that they're going to do one of their indie presentations tomorrow. These are always kind of interesting because for every blockbuster game there is on the Switch, there's probably like 2 or 3 indie games that are worth checking out. If you're not familiar with what indie games are basically just smaller games from uh, smaller publishers, and I have quite a few of them actually. They are quite enjoyable. You know, sometimes they just really have a really satisfying game loop, and they perfect it. Uh, so that's tomorrow, the 18th. So I'll check that out, and I'll give my thoughts on it in the next thoughts video. Okay. My next topic is the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remake. I remember I had Tony Hawk Pro Skater on the Nintendo 64. It was a blue cartridge, so I really thought that was cool. And it was just really satisfying. This was back when I worked at, did I work at? I want to say I worked at Blockbuster. And I rented it. And I was like, yo, this is ridiculous. So basically, I mean, you just pull off tricks and you try to get the highest score you can. The gameplay loop is flawless. So to hear them bringing it back is looking forward to it. I want to say it comes out next month. It's definitely on my radar. Check out. Next thing is there's a rumor about Need for Speed Hot Pursuit being remastered for the Nintendo Switch. And I am here for that. I want to say, well, I remember Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. So there's been like 2 of them. I'm not talking about the first one. I think that one came out when I was in high school. I'm talking about the second Hot Pursuit. And I just remember like the graphics were incredible. And this one featured online play. So you'd have a group of like 5 cops, and the goal was to take down the 5 racers. And you could call in choppers, you could lay spike strips down. Good times, man. Good times. I just, winning a race or beating the cops, it was exhilarating. So I really hope that game actually does release. I would definitely. That's probably a day one for me. Y'all see me keep looking that way. I keep my notes over there. I just jot down what's going on for the week and talk about it. No script, no nothing. I'm just going off the dome. So the last topic, you hate to see it. So xCloud is releasing next month, like right around my birthday. I remember I said that. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm already a Game Pass subscriber. I use the service all the time. So basically what xCloud is, you'll be able to stream your games to more devices. I was looking forward to playing Xbox games on my phone, but it does not look like that's going to be the case because Microsoft and Apple are not doing what they need to do. So Apple is saying, basically Apple's giving Xbox the runaround. Like they don't want to host the app on the App Store. And to think, I almost left Apple because there was a really good deal on a Samsung phone, but I was just like, I'm deep in the Apple ecosystem. Like, you know, you had an old iPhone, you get a new one, you just plug it in, bada bing, bada boom. You got all your apps, you got all your, you already know how to use all them joints. If I would have got that Samsung, I would have had to, it's a little bit of a learning curve. I know it's a phone; it does basically the same thing, but so yeah, so Samsung and Xbox have like a special deal where I think they're gonna have like a special app to use Game Pass on Samsung phones, and Apple users are just gonna be left out. I don't know if this thing's gonna get resolved or what the future is, but like Apple, you need to come on. All right. Uh, would I leave Apple over this? I think what I'll do is, maybe because like my son has a tablet that's I want to say Android based, so I might mess around with that and see if the service is on the up and up. But if I'm like, if it's what I think it is, like I just might have to chunk Apple the deuces. That's kind of, I don't know. You hate to see it. I mean, I think I got my first Apple phone back in '05. Like oof. But like they say, every dog has his day. Anyway, those are my thoughts this week. If you're still here, appreciate you watching. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about the topics. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you on the next one. All right, peace. Blue Pharaoh out.